U.S. stocks advanced on Friday, notching the second straight week of gains, helped by strong economic data and potential easing of trade tensions between the U.S. and China. The Dow added roughly 1.4%, while the S&P 500 and Nasdaq climbed about 1.5% each. The U.S. economy added 177,000 jobs in April, exceeding expectations, while the unemployment rate held steady at 4.2%. The data helped to assuage concerns of an economic slowdown following a Commerce Department report showing a contraction in U.S. gross domestic product for the first time in 3 years, weighed down by a tariff-induced flood of imports. Chris Brigatti, Chief Investment Officer with SWBC, says the jobs report will convince the Federal Reserve to keep interest rates on hold at its meeting next week.
With regard to the Fed and where they stand with the current jobs report, I do expect them to be allowed to kick the can down the road a little bit again. They've been very direct, and Chair Powell has been very forceful with regard to his expectation that they need more data and they can be patient with their approach. He's touted his independence and the Fed's independence as a policy setting mechanism. And I think they continue to have that bandwidth to be able to determine where they want to be.
Also, China said on Friday that it was evaluating an offer from the U.S. to hold talks over President Donald Trump's 145% tariffs, which he had imposed on Chinese imports. The tit-for-tat tariffs between the world's two largest economies have kept investors on edge, with both sides unwilling to be seen backing down. Stocks on the move included Apple, which fell nearly 4%, after the iPhone maker trimmed its share buyback program by $10 billion, and CEO Tim Cook told analysts that tariffs could add about $900 million in costs this quarter. And shares of Take-Two Interactive dropped more than 6.5%, after the video game maker delayed the release of Grand Theft Auto 6 to May 2026.